What it do, 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 what it does. What it do, what it does. If I'm still recognizable. But I bet that I still am recognizable. Ladies and gentlemen, standing ovation. Coming at you live from my room. I'm Crusher Rex Revenator after Mother Haters. Rapper, songwriter, content creator. One of the best rappers of his time. The slogan goes to the naysayers, I really lose nothing. It's quite rainy where I am right now. It's quite rainy. It's raining. It's been raining ever since like forever. It's been like 5 days and it's still raining. And we're going towards like what 12 days and it's still raining. Coming at you live from city of Mbombela, coming at you live from Pumalanga, coming at you live coming at you live from Pumalanga, Pumalanga. And yeah, I just want to say that I am not pro anything. I'm not pro anything. I'm not pro this, pro that. I don't believe in being pro anything. Like as in, like I stand with this. I don't believe in standing with anything and standing against anything. Okay, I don't stand with anything. I don't stand against anything. I choose to be neutral. You understand? So if anyone wants to be holding grudges and being expectant of people and stuff like that and being traumatized, you can do it by yourself, not with me. I'm cool with that. I don't want to go going around traumatized and shit like that. Which is why if some something like you having confidence and you not having confidence, it's not gonna be entirely based upon the amount of money that you have, or to say the connections that you have. Yeah, you have connections, and then because you have connections, it's like I have to be afraid or I have to, nothing. You either have skill or you don't. Yes, 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 Rosa. How are you, Rosa? Nice meeting you, Rosa. Where are you from, Rosa? My name is Crusher Rex Revenator after Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers. And the slogan goes to the says, I really lose nothing. So, like, I probably don't qualify to be anybody's boyfriend, but one thing is for sure. One thing is for sure. Like, and a person who's confident, you can literally see shit. You can literally tell. You can literally tell. Eliad. How are you, Eliad? Johnson, how are you? Hmm. Let's see. Hello, how are you? If you exist, if you are a human being, reply. If you're not, don't fucking reply. Or if you don't reply, because I'm a small creator, right? I can do whatever I want, technically. I'm a small creator. So if you appear to want if you greet me on my chat and I talk to you and it's like you don't want to talk to me back, I can literally do what I want. Like literally do what I fucking want. I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Literally do what I want. I understand. I can literally do what I want. I'm a small creator, meaning that I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Literally, I can do what I want, bro. Considering that stream is like, my thing, what the fuck I want. If I perceive something to, I can just do what I want. I can literally block, 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 whatever the hell I wanna do. I wanna do immediately. right? I can't be talking with a human side on me. They're obviously fake. Even if they are a human, they're fake. Why would they keep quiet if they're not fake? They fake, right? So, so you see, if you're confident, I'm literally gonna smell that shit off of you, and I'm gonna pick up the fact that you are confident, that you are sure of yourself, the fact that you don't need any money, you don't need any materials, you don't need any earthly things to prove yourself in order to render yourself worth some shit. I'll be able to tell. Like for instance, some of you watching, me talking the way I'm talking, you can tell that there's a confidence in my voice. You know, you can tell that there's a confidence in my voice. That is to say, as you watch, you can tell that I'm not actually trying to force anything. There's a confidence in my voice. Even when I am not shouting like I'm a crazy ass person, because it's literally in the middle of the night. People are sleeping. I have to be respectful. I don't have to be shouting the top of my lungs in the middle of the night. Right? So, me, I am way better than certain people when it comes to confidence, having utter confidence, realizing the fact that in every situation or wherever you end up, it's not like you really are gonna not find a solution. You're gonna find a solution at the end of the day because the life that you live is your life. The life that you live is your life. It's not like it's somebody else's. It's your life. Your life. Oh, I'm yawning because it's nighttime. Because I got to fucking sleep. But either way, I just thought that I should just to the people that want to listen. To the people that don't want to listen, it's cool. Just continue exiting, whatever. But you sure of yourself, you being confident of yourself, it is not determined by the fact that you always have to force your way into interactions, for example. You don't always have to force your way into interactions. And for the fact that some of you guys out here have money, some of you guys out here have money, some of you guys out here are rich, watching me, you're watching me for the fuck of it, for the sake of it. Some of you guys, your families is like rich and whatever. You're just watching me for the fuck of it, for the sake of it. But it just doesn't even make a difference at all because even if it may be so, you don't have that confidence like that. Like some of y'all is just like, I'm not talking about all of y'all, but you know yourselves. Like some, of course, have money and the confidence is like 100. I know that. I'm aware of that. But some others, nah, the confidence is not there as much. You see, because like for instance, my phone is the quality is not good, and I don't think that it would even be good under lighting. But some of you surely hear what the fuck I'm saying, and as I'm saying what I'm saying, there's a tone there's this confidence in my tone in how I address myself in how I'm even choosing to conduct the stream. There's a tonality of confidence. There's this surety that I have about in my ability, in the extent of my abilities as a person. Because to tell some of you the guys the truth, it's not like I really wanted to come on here. It's not like I really wanted to come on this social media thing. But as time went, shit, it became like a part of my life, I guess, a lifestyle, if I may call it that. And at the end of the day, I came on here exercising, you know, my verbal skills, if I may, young toil, because being verbal, that's a skill. So I'd want to think that I'm very confident, and I'd want to think that to every ex girlfriend and to every dude who called themselves my friend who doubts me, I don't want to think that I'm proving them wrong because hey, look, bro, it's not like I'm using an iPhone. First of all, but I'm doing what I gotta do regardless. And I'm reaching certain people out here because I have that confidence confidence in myself to want to even put myself in that position without, without any alignment that would want now to exploit, you see, or take advantage, because certain alignments only seek to exploit and take advantage. They don't really seek to enrich. Like, for example, um, there are people in the hood, in my neighborhood, uh, that say that the shit that I'm doing on YouTube is for nothing. How come I'm not getting any support from any of the OGs that are millionaires in the hood? It doesn't really matter, because these OGs, as they're millionaires in the hood, they're obviously gonna want me to owe them some shit that I don't probably have to owe them for. And you check, this is my platform. I looked for it. I had to fucking get up, post shorts, do all this shit, run this shit, not even know anything about it, and make all these mistakes. I'm probably making mistakes even now, but I am totally determined to grow and be a better person. And obviously, you know, cater better content as I go, as I grow, because I have that confidence in myself. So, since I have that confidence in myself, I hope that even the ones that have the iPhones and shit emulate this confidence. That even the ones with the iPhones emulate this confidence, this surety, being sure of yourself so much that, you know, there's no need for you to even have some partner or some friend pretending on your ass. Like, it's like you have to be that confident. Like, whether or not they wanna fucking be there or not, you gotta be that confident and be like, yeah, I'm continuing. Yeah, I'm continuing doing what I'm doing. And there are certain people out here that are gonna hear that confidence in the tone of your voice, how you talk, you know, how you word your sentences, how you think. There are certain people that are gonna hear, there are certain people that are gonna see the silver lining. They're gonna see the silver lining, and they're gonna see things for what they truly are, not for the quality of the phone, not for the damn quality of the phone, not for the damn quality of the camera, but for what it is. That is to say, the content observed. So that's why I mention from time to time to people who come across or stumble across the channel for the first time that if you don't like what you see, kindly exit. That's why I indicate such, because it's not like I really have to be in a position to want to force anybody to like anything or to react to it. Like, I'm that confident. I don't really have to give a fuck about my phone being iPhone, my phone being high quality. I don't really have to give a damn about all that shit. The only thing that people gotta hear is that confidence in my voice. Certain people that are observing out there that are probably bigger than certain people who watch these streams. You see? That confidence, it has to be there. You see? And it's not a matter of like sounding desperate. It isn't. Me, for example, I'm a small creator, I'm not popular. My audience is even smaller than I expect. But because there are people that actually want to be here and be comforted to a degree by this confirmation that I'm having, this affirmation that I'm having to myself, I do what I do, and I, continue broadcasting or streaming this whatever the fuck. You see, it ends up being a topic. It ends up being about me. Sometimes I talk about politics, even though I ain't gotta, but I just talk about it because it really just bothers me sometimes to have certain things happen the way that they happen in the world. Like, I'm concerned about shit like that. See? So there are different sides of the channel, there are different sides of the brand, there are different sides to me, right? Fuck the phone quality. The phone quality really doesn't mean shit. That's what the fuck I really think. The phone quality means nothing. Not to say that I plan to actually use such phone quality going forward, but this is all I have for now. And it's not like my phone is totally trash. It is amazing during the evening. I want to add, okay? Now it's like the night time, okay? Now it's night time, okay? But in the evening, dope as hell. That's what I know. You see? I hope that you're listening. It's that confidence again. It's that confidence again. Speaking volumes, talking volumes. Probably exposing demons right now. Right? It's that confidence because it has to be there. It has to be there. Right? My phone quality, yeah, it's trashy. But I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna be the best rapper ever. And I come on here and I do that shit. Because even when I listen to my freestyles, I'm like, whoa, did I really say that? You see? You see? I'm like, damn, did I really say that shit? Ooh. You know? Sometimes I'm like, damn, bro, did I really word it like that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even be having any confidence. Sometimes I just get confidence off of what I've experimented. Because some of these freestyles are just experiments, right? That's what the fuck I take it. But then in these experiments coming to be, you know, some of y'all guys probably don't have an idea, but I grew up a troubled kid. I grew up really bothered. I grew up bullied and shit. I grew up really harshly. So I ain't never had no confidence for shit. So when I stumbled across hip hop rap, that was when that was when like the confidence was sealed, you see? Because I became that kid that took everybody's girlfriend. Like literally. I became that kid that took everybody's girlfriend. I became that kid that whooped the ass of other kids. Because if I had to punch you, I just did that. And it wasn't because it's like I had to do it. It's like I just grew up all my life not having that confidence. And when I came across hip hop rap, when I came across rapping, bro, that was the seal right there, bro, of the deal, bro, of everything, of how I gotta be as a person, being from South Africa and shit, because I am from South Africa. And even if I be sounding like I'm imitating, mimicking and shit, I'm black, son. I'm blacker than black. But a little light skin, mocha caramelish, I take. But I'm black, boy. I'm black. Black as can be, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight talk. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just grew up without any confidence and so I had to become the best rapper ever. Pretty much that, you know? Every kid in the neighborhood grew up being something. Every kid in the neighborhood was good at something. It's either like they were good at soccer, fucking video games, and stuff like that, and courting girls. So I had to be the best at something. And in this case, I had the best talker, I guess. I had to be the best rapper. Literally be creative. I had to be ingenious in my own terms, in my own way. And that's exactly what the fuck it came to be. I became ingenious. This channel is a testimony of that. That's what I'd want to think. Because when I listen to my raps or my freestyles, I am astonished, bro. I am astonished. I'm like, huh? I'm like, damn, dog, I really say this? I'm like, no. Like, seriously, dog. When I listen to the freestyles like that I done did, bro. Hula. No. Y'all ain't feeling what I'm. Hey, come by. None. Mhm. So, so now for real, man, for real, this is like real, bro. This is like from the bottom of my heart. It's from the bottom of my heart, bro. Like it's for that young kid. You know what I'm saying? It's for that young kid who was always bullied in school, who was always taken for granted, all that shit. You know, the young kid who grew up the only kid in his house. You know, always being blamed for shit, and him always feeling small. You know, it's for that kid for real. It's for that. This channel is for that kid right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I was born by myself. Well, yeah, I was born by myself. Okay, that is to say, um, I don't really have any sisters or brothers like that. Maybe like, okay, I do actually have sisters and brothers, but I want to think of them as cousins. Okay, they're cousins, fine. But I'm talking along the lines of like my blood. I don't really have any sisters. I'm by myself, right? So I just had to be the best at something. And in this case, I recorded a bunch of songs, you know, over the years. I'd say the past 10 years or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, the past 10 years. I don't have to think. I recorded songs that nobody knew. And it's okay. It's actually really okay that I recorded songs that nobody freaking knew. It's okay. It's okay. It's really okay. I mean, I'm really determined when it comes to who I am as a brand and who I see myself becoming. I'm determined now. I made songs that people in South Africa, my home country, were aware of all those years ago. And it's okay. It's actually really okay. Because I'm going to go back to one of the freestyle raps that I did, and I'm probably going to come across a message. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come across a reminder. You know what I mean? And I rapped all that shit. And it's crazy because I rapped that shit, but when I listen to myself, I'm like, nah, man, it's the first time I did this shit, bro. Nah, no ways. Ain't no way in hell I said this shit, bro. This is so true. And it's in a rap. And it's like, within that moment in time, it's like, damn. So this is what it truly is? So these streams, these freestyle streams, they're a process of me learning from myself. And then there are other people that are learning from me. So it's way freaking deeper. It's bigger than myself even. You know what I'm saying? what's what's been going on here is deeper and it's bigger than me. That's what I want to think. Because I swear, bro, I swear by this. When I listen to the freestyles that I've done or the raps that I've done, because I don't even prepare anything. It's not like I really prepare anything or like pre-write anything. I don't prepare shit. Literally. I just go off by heart and by mind. So when I listen to myself, I'm like, fuck no, bro. I'm like, hell no, dog. I'm like, dog, this is impossible sometimes. So I'm like, this is impossible, bro. I'm like, huh? I'm like, huh? Oh, hell no. Because I grew up that kid that, I tell you, I was that kid who was like, I wouldn't want to say seen. Yeah, maybe I wasn't one of those kids who were seen. And I guess that sort of got to me. And hip hop rap was like refuge. Refuge. I just had to stack it up. Had to stack up the rhymes. I had to listen to like the best of the best. Listen to what they do. Listen to how they rap, how they sound, their slang, their different slangs of their hometown. In this case, the United States, of course, talking about the United States. So, yeah, hip hop saved me. Hip hop saved me. Hip hop rap saved me. Because if it weren't for hip hop rap, I don't think that I'd even have a cause to even live for. I don't think that I'd even have a YouTube channel that I'm really determined to run, you know, for the long haul. I don't think that I'd even be in this current position that I'm in right now if it weren't for hip hop rap. So I'm really grateful for hip hop rap. And I really wish to meet other great rappers out here because I know that there are amazing rappers besides the ones that are famous. So I'd really wish to meet amazing rappers, you know, even go through battles. Yeah, battles. Even have battles. Yeah, have battles with the best rappers ever. That would honestly be exhilarating for me. But in all honesty, it would be so exhilarating. Besides, besides all the known rappers, battling rappers that are literally better than the famous rappers because there are rappers that are way better than famous rappers. I'm, I'm just saying, bro. But then the only thing I'd want to, you know, say about famous rappers is that there are those rappers that are worth listening to, and then there are rappers that are not worth listening to. Straight facts. Like, if you know Tech Nine, Tech Nine. Oh, I'm yawning because it's in the middle of the night and I technically have to go to sleep. So if you know Tech Nine, Jordan Lucas, and um, J. Cole. Yeah, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Definitely Kendrick Lamar. Uh, I grew up on some Lil Wayne. I won't forget Lil Wayne. I grew up on some Eminem. So I grew up listening to the best of the best, which is why I was obsessed with being the best, you know, which is why, you know, rapping and being the best is what I literally live for. Wordplay, being the best, improvising, you know, you know, battle raps even, because I honestly wish to meet the greatest rappers ever, because I know that they're the greatest rappers ever in the world. I know of this to be true. Besides all the famous guys, because it's always, have you heard of this guy? Little Tootie, or little Marshmallow or something. It's like, or I don't know, Little Pebble. I don't know. Have you heard of Little Pebble? Damn, bro, Little Pebble. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I don't want to lie, dog. Some of these mainstream guys, they don't have firepower. some of these, some of these mainstream guys, they don't have firepower. And I know that some of you out here know it. They don't really have firepower. I'm talking about some of these mainstream rappers out here. They don't really have firepower. And if you heard the guys that I mentioned, you know what firepower is when it comes to being a rapper, right? Right. So I mentioned Tech Nine, and then I mentioned Joyner Lucas, and then I mentioned Lil Wayne, and then I mentioned Eminem. So if you know firepower, you know firepower. If you don't know firepower, you're listening to Lil Tootie or what the fuck or whatever the fuck these new age jokes be calling themselves. Um um I don't know. Lil Pebble. These new age jokes. I'm still trying to think of new age, corny ass rapper names. Uh, Damn, bro, I'm all out, but you get the picture, you know. So me being Crusher Rex, Revinator, Aftermother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan goes to the naysayers, I really lose nothing. I wish to meet great rappers out here. And if we have and if we have to have battles, let's have battles. Let's have battles if we have to have battles. Let's battle. Because these famous guys, they famous. So what? So what? It doesn't mean that they actually have any firepower for it. Some of these guys don't really have firepower, nigga. Come on, bro. American, Australian, European, they don't have no fucking firepower when it comes to rapping for real. I mean, shout out to the greatest rap grandpas of all time, Pete and Buzz. And I repeat, shout out to the best rap grandpas of all time, Pete and Bass. Now that's what I call firepower. I think I'm talking about. I can't. I think. Oh, there's Pete and there's Pete and Bass. Okay, I think Pete is Pete. Pete is like the grandpa who wears like glasses, and then Bass I think is the other guy who's, yeah, who doesn't wear any glasses, I guess. So Pete is the guy that wears glasses. Talking about the grandpas, of course, one of the best rappers of all time, Doug. That's what I really think, because I really went crazy the other time hearing this grandpa go triple time, go quadruple time even. I was like, damn. I was like, shit. I was like, hmm? That's so just imagine a grandpa, a rap grandpa, go quadruple time, because that's my kind of style. Quadruple time is my kind of style. Quadruple, triple, quadruple, triple, 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 quadruple, triple, triple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of y'all guys like this bubblegum shit that you call rap, or rapping, or trap, or whatever the fuck you want to refer to it as. And some of you guys want to talk about trap. That shit doesn't exist, dog. You either got it or you don't. Like trap or trap sound, whatever. Trap is just trap sound. But when it comes to rapping, it's either you've got it or you don't. You understand? And when it comes to a certain rappers, they just don't fucking got it. They just polished products. That's all they are. They don't really fucking got it. That's the truth. And the story, that's how I feel about it. Being a rapper, content creator, songwriter, one of the best of itself, because I'd want to think that I am the best. I am the best because no other nigga in the hood would out freestyle me. And I bet on that actually. Not just hood niggas, but any nigga out here. I don't think that any nigga would out freestyle me. And I'm really literally hungry for this shit, to meet the best rappers, the greatest rappers ever. I'm hungry for it. I'm not out here trying to like just sell myself a delusion. The best rappers of all time, I challenge you. I challenge you. I'm out here. If you want to diss me, if you want to make a diss song, whatever, bring it. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. I'm gonna kill you freestyle. I'm gonna just kill it. I mean to say freestyle. And that's a slang, by the way. I'm going to kill it freestyle. Right? YouTube, I'm gonna be killing it freestyle. And I'm not even gonna be writing any verses. I'm not even gonna have anything prepared. I'm just gonna be listening to a guy and what they saying to me and what it means to me. And I'm gonna have all those words condensed up into one ball of energy that they won't be able to even handle or sustain. That's what I guarantee. So that's what I mean when I say I am one of the best rappers of all time. I don't even need to write anything, my boy. We can go at it, tat for tat, tat for tat. You see. So I'm not a Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Let's rap, nigga. Let's rap. Stop all this bullshit. Let's rap, boy. Let's rap. I challenge y'all niggas. I challenge y'all, mother. I challenge y'all niggas. I mean, I'm out here. I'm out here already. The guy with the bad phone quality, but still streaming, still gaining subscribers. And I'm here. And I'm challenging y'all. Mainstream. You got that, right? You got it all, right? Let's see how you. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna have to initiate something. I'm gonna have to diss you first. I'm just gonna have to keep on dissing you first so hard, so much that y'all mainstream niggas are gonna have to be replying to this gray alien of a man. Anyways, if that's not too personal for you, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you click that notification bell. Make sure that you share the video. Every video that you come across. Of course, if you like it. If you don't like it, it's no pressure. But either way, I'm going to see you when I see you. See you when I see you. When I see y'all. Alright? From me to you. Peace out.